The majority of your month-to-month tracking that you can see on an overview is going to be in this budget spreadsheet page. What we've got is up here at the top, this is going to be your to be budgeted section. So if you have any money, let's get rid of the $50 here. If you've got money that right now it shows that you have a $900 income that came in this month and was categorized to your to be budgeted section. And so far, 850 of it has been allocated right down here, and I'll explain that in a second. And what you have remaining, if you have money left over, it'll show up in green. If you've budgeted too much money, it'll show up red, and it'll do that throughout all of these columns. And if you have nothing left, then it'll show up this gray color. So your goal is to have the to be budgeted section show up gray after you've budgeted all of your income for that month. And you want all of your categories to either be this gray color or a green color. And you want to avoid it being red. If it's red, that means you've over budgeted. So you've spent money that you don't necessarily have. So we've got a couple of different example categories here. If you want to add your own category, you can add it right at the end. You can go all the way down the spreadsheet. If you want to alphabetize them, click this drop down button right here. Click sort sheet A to Z. It'll always keep to be budgeted at the top, and that's because when we go to the transactions section, we want that to be the first category that's up here. Plus, it keeps all of this information that you want right here, the activity and the remaining this month. It keeps it right at the top of the spreadsheet for you. I will explain how to set up this part of your spreadsheet each month in a separate video because it is a little bit complicated the first couple times you do it. But once you get used to it, it'll be very simple, very straightforward. And if you want to categorize money, let's say we have this $50 here. If you want to categorize that to something, you just go into the allocated this month category, and we're just going to put it in the cell phone bill, $50. And now you've got $50 right here in the cell phone bill category to be used when you budget. And as you add transactions, if you add a cell phone bill transaction, which we'll go do that real quick just to show, let's see, 12, we'll say 2. And this goes to the cell phone bill, and we'll say it's $50. When you go back to your budget, it shows right here the cell phone bill, the activity was minus $50, and remaining is 0. So you know you've already paid your cell phone bill, all the money that you have saved has been used, and you're good to go. In your next video, we'll talk about how to reset this for the beginning of each month.